All right, the Durban Film Mart Institute has opened the call for project submissions for the 14th edition of Talents of Durban. You know, the aim of Talents Durban is to stimulate the growth of the African film industry through the development of film projects and to network African filmmakers within the continent and the rest of the world. Now, the platform is opening entries to African screenwriters and directors with fiction, documentary, animation and hybrid projects in development. This project had been running for the past 14 years and with over 22 African countries represented and 380 alumnae. But to tell us more, we're joined via Zoom by Menzi Mhlongo, who is the Durban Film Mart Institute project manager. Menzi, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning to you, Simpiwe. Thank you very much for hosting me. Great pleasure to be on your show.
It is indeed a pleasure having you on the show this morning. Take us through why the Durban Talents was conceptualized and what common goal did you have in mind?
Well, Talents Durban is the Durban Film Mart Institute annual story development lab that brings together Africa's rising film professionals. Talents Durban was founded with Berlin International Film Festival and Berlinale Talents. The aim really is to connect, collaborate and celebrate Africa's filmmakers at Africa's premier co-production market, which is the Durban Film Mart.
So how does Talents Durban help stimulate the growth of the African film industry?
Well, the idea is to provide access and discover new talents, of course. We provide our talents from around the continent with an intensive workshop, mentorship program and seminars, as well as masterclasses, providing hands-on development programs. It is a script lab. We focus on projects in development, assisting them with advancing their scripts. We prepare them with regards to their presentation and packaging and provide them a platform to showcase their work to the global community. Our focus really is to inspire finished projects, which can then be selected to screen in festivals in and around the continent and foster the growth of African cinema.
Yeah, and take us through the application process, Menzi. Who is this project designed for?
Well, the application process is really simple. I mean, one click of a button, you go online. I encourage our viewers to visit our website, which is the durbanfilmmart.co.za. You have to have a body of work. The event is taking place from the 16th to the 25th of July. Our applications are closing on the 19th of March. What we're looking for are screenwriters, directors, and we even have a section for film critics and journalists. So, yeah, that's an exciting journey ahead.
So what do the mentorship labs, the workshops, the discussions, the market screenings, and of course the specialized programs that the candidates take part entail?
Yeah, so we have a varied setup. We've got various labs. So one, we've got the storytelling lab, which is specifically for fiction projects. These could be full-length projects, like a feature film or maybe a short film. And we even encourage TV and web series that are currently in web development. We also have a documentary lab, and we work with documentaries across genres and disciplines. And then and something very close to my heart, we have an animation lab, understanding that Africa is still at its infancy with regards to animation, and the key focus is to encourage the discipline to grow within the diaspora. And finally, we have Talent Press for our emerging film critics and journalists. This is a lab which is hands-on and inspires our writers to get in more into reviewing of films so that we can spread the word around African films. And we really hope to create a pipeline of talent across the continent and create a community of filmmakers who can inspire this industry.
Okay, so what are some of the success stories that you can share with us of Talents Durban?
Yeah. We've got plenty. Just to look at this year, we have two films that have been in Talents Durban and Berlinale Talents, which is our sister project. I think of This Is Not a Burial, It's a Resurrection, a film by Lemohang Jeremiah Mosese. Also produced and worked on by previous talents, which is Kate and Elis Ribeiro. We have a film from Sudan, a filmmaker from Sudan, Amjad Abu Alal. He created the film You Will Die at 20, And both of these films that I've just mentioned are the first official selections for their countries ever, for Lesotho and Sudan, in the contention for the best international film category at the upcoming Oscars.
So how can people go about with sending their applications?
Simple process. Visit our website, www.durbanfilmmart.co.za. Please do go through the terms and conditions. You do have to have a body of work. We're looking for people that have previously completed a short film or maybe worked on a feature film. For our writers who are our film critics, we are looking for at least 1 year of published work. We have a selection panel that looks at your work, receive thousands of applicants, so make sure that you complete the application accordingly. And if you do have any challenges, feel free to drop us an email. The email is talentsdurban@gmail.com.
So are all languages embraced?
Say that again?
Are all the languages embraced?
Yes, for sure. With this year, we have a key focus on of francophone, which is French. The idea is to write in English, but your project could be in any language. But the presentation of the project, you look to make your application within the languages of English and French. But the actual project and film, once it's complete, it can be shot in any language. So we do embrace that diversity.
Okay, great stuff. Good to hear that, Menzi. Thank you so much for chatting to us this morning, Menzi.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
All right. Do have a great day. That was Menzi Mhlongo talking to us about the call for project submissions for the 14th edition of Talents Durban.